In the early 1990s, a 29-year-old Kamala Harris, fiercely committed to justice as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, entered into a relationship that shook her world. She found herself drawn to Willie Brown, the powerful Speaker of the California Assembly, an affair that carried both passion and controversy. Brown, 60 at the time, became more than just a companion. He was a force in Harris's career. He appointed her to key state commissions and even gifted her a BMW and high-profile experiences as her star began to rise. Yet the political and personal tensions weighed on her. When Brown became San Francisco's mayor, Harris felt suffocated. This relationship risked overshadowing her own voice. She ended it decisively, stating it felt like an albatross hanging around her neck. This painful breakup hardened Kamala. It reinforced her independence, forcing her to break free from others' influence and chart her own course, culminating in her election as San Francisco's district attorney in 2003. Fast forward to 2013, amidst her tenure as California's Attorney General, Kamala, cautious and guarded in love, met Doug Emhoff. Set up on a blind date by a mutual friend, what began as a tentative meeting turned into deep, immediate connection. Their first conversation, lasting an hour, was filled with laughter and shared vulnerability. Doug's honesty shone through. He even left an earnest, rambling voicemail, endearing him to her. The very next day he texted, "I want to see if we can make this work." A declaration of intent that matched her own desire for sincerity and depth. Although both had been married before, and Doug had 2 children, their story unfolded with gentle intention. Kamala's late-in-life love journey became emblematic of a new era, domestic partnership rooted not just in passion, but in choice and equality. In March 2014, amidst packed schedules and life's chaos, Doug proposed, and Kamala said yes. They married quietly in August, in a ceremony in Santa Barbara officiated by Kamala's sister Maya, melding Indian and Jewish traditions. She embraced her new role as Kamala, forging a deep bond with Doug's children Cole and Ella. They became her gifts, a source of joy, healing, and familial belonging. Their blended family thrived through mutual respect, shared rituals, and gentle intentions, signaling a fresh narrative for families built beyond conventional norms. As Kamala ascended, U.S. Senator, then Vice President, the world watched. Doug stood vigil by her side, resigning from his practice to support her journey. Names like Second Gentleman and First Gentleman became reality. Their relationship was no longer private, it was historic. They celebrated milestones in public, anniversaries, milestones, political triumphs. When she accepted the Democratic presidential nomination in August 2024, on their 10th wedding anniversary, history became personal, beautiful, and bittersweet. Kamala's love journey wasn't just romance, it was transformation. The affair with Willie Brown brought advancement but also compromise. The pain of overdependence pushed her to reclaim herself. The partnership with Doug ushered in genuine love, anchored in integrity, equality, and shared purpose. Their union was both healing balm and a source of strength. Even in the glare of politics, they have woven daily moments. Quiet dinners, affectionate glimpses, regular check-ins about how they show up for each other. Kamala Harris's personal love story is a testament to modern transformation. From a relationship overshadowed by power to one lifted by mutual respect. From painful lessons in self-reliance to deep intimacy and family harmony. From compartmentalizing love to sharing both domestic tenderness and political ambition. Her journey shows us that love can be painful and glorious, capable of breaking us open and making us whole. It proves that hearts, marriage, and families can transcend traditional boundaries, especially when rooted in equality, grace, and a shared commitment to service. Their relationship blossomed into a harmonious blend of cultures and traditions. Doug, a father of 2 from his previous marriage, introduced Kamala to his children Cole and Ella. Kamala, embracing her new role, became affectionately known as Kamala. This nickname symbolized her deep connection with Doug's children and her commitment to their blended family. Their family life was characterized by warmth and inclusivity. Kamala and Doug made conscious efforts to integrate their families, fostering a supportive environment for all members. This included celebrating holidays together, attending events, and maintaining open communication, ensuring that both families felt valued and united. As Kamala's political career advanced, Doug stood by her side, offering unwavering support. His decision to leave his legal practice to assist in her campaign was a testament to his dedication. He embraced the role of second gentleman with grace, focusing on causes like combating anti-Semitism and promoting gender equality. Their partnership became a beacon of modern relationships, demonstrating that mutual respect and shared values can thrive in the public eye. Doug's active participation in Kamala's journey highlighted the strength of their bond and their collective commitment to service. Like any relationship, Kamala and Doug faced challenges. Balancing demanding careers, public scrutiny, and personal lives required resilience and adaptability. However, their shared commitment to each other and their values helped them navigate these obstacles. They prioritized open communication, mutual support, and understanding, which fortified their relationship. Their ability to face challenges together not only strengthened their bond but also set an example for others on how to maintain a healthy partnership amidst adversity. In August 2024, Kamala accepted the Democratic presidential nomination on the eve of their 10th wedding anniversary. This milestone was a reflection of their journey together, one of shared dreams, hard work, and unwavering support. Doug's heartfelt tribute to Kamala during the Democratic National Convention underscored the depth of their partnership and his pride in her accomplishments. Looking ahead, Kamala and Doug continue to inspire with their story, a testament to the power of love, partnership, and shared purpose. Their journey serves as a reminder that with mutual respect and dedication, challenges can be overcome, and dreams can be realized. Their romance began in 2013 through a blind date set up by a mutual friend. Immediately afterward, Doug's famous 8:30 a.m. voicemail, rambling and endearing, captured Kamala's heart and set the tone for their open, genuine connection. He's teased that Kamala makes him play that voicemail every anniversary, a playful tradition that reflects their loving, candid bond. When Kamala was elected vice president in 2021, Doug left his entertainment law practice to stand beside her, a gesture of devotion that reflected their partnership's core values. Emhoff speeches often highlighted how Kamala finds joy in pursuing justice, and how that fueled not only her career, but their family's emotional resilience too. Doug's affection for Kamala's distinctive laugh, even when mocked by opponents, is legendary. At the 2024 DNC, he exclaimed, "You know that laugh. I love that laugh," turning a political jab into a celebration of authenticity. This shift transformed criticism into a joyful expression of love. Their marriage beautifully merges Indian and Jewish traditions. Doug's Jewish faith and upbringing in New Jersey and California intertwine with Kamala's Indian roots and American identity. He's described how she joins him at synagogue on Jewish holidays and cooks brisket for Passover, while he supports her Easter traditions. Kamala, in turn, officiated at Cole's wedding and proudly embraced her role as Mamala, her stepchildren's affectionate nickname, demonstrating her commitment to their family of four. Doug's light tone, highlighting playing fantasy football, working at McDonald's, and watching rom-coms, reveals their down-to-earth relationship. Reddit users pointed out how Doug's speech made them seem extremely normal people, with relatable stories, praising the heartfelt authenticity of their connection. Kamala often speaks of Doug's patience, kindness, and humor as the pillars of their relationship. In interviews, she said, "Doug is extremely patient and has an incredible sense of humor." She wrote an essay saying, "I was already hooked on Doug, but I believe it was Cole and Ella who reeled me in." A reminder that family bonds were a profound foundation of their love. Doug speaks openly about his advocacy against anti-Semitism, a cause Kamala encouraged him to champion. Life isn't just about personal moments, it's about mutual service. Kamala respects how Doug stepped back professionally to support her, and he describes the president encouraging him, saying, "What better way to leave that than to support your wife that you love so much and your country that you love so much?" August 2024 marked their 10th wedding anniversary, celebrated at the 2024 DNC, where Doug drew laughter and tears with stories about his voicemail, their blended family, and Kamala's unwavering support. Their relationship transcends the personal to model a modern partnership, grounded in authenticity, mutual respect, cultural harmony, strength, humor, and service. They show how two people can grow together, through awkward voicemails and antique traditions, political pressures and family duties. In October 2023, Kamala stepped into the spotlight of family life in an entirely new way, officiating her stepson Cole's wedding to Greenlee Littlejohn in Los Angeles. She described it as an honor to join two families, sharing a deeply personal moment rooted in unity and love. "We think of marriage as being not just between these two people, but the coming together of families," she told People. Offering heartfelt advice on nurturing relationships, she encouraged the couple to find some way to check in at the end of the day and say "I love you," a ritual she and Doug truly cherish. Family routines became the anchor amidst their whirlwind public lives. Kamala emphasizes the significance of Sunday family dinner as a non-negotiable ritual, a sacred space for connection across their blended home. Stepson Cole reflected on how Kamala seamlessly took over kitchen duties, cultivating warmth. She became the one teaching Doug to cook and orchestrating family meals, bringing both comfort and cohesion. At the 2024 Democratic National Convention, Doug honored Kamala with a stirring tribute. He recalled the whimsical first voicemail and proclaimed himself her proud husband, a moment of joy amid heavy political days. He praised her as a joyful warrior who fights for justice, an embodiment of shared values and unyielding respect. Cole also joined in, sharing a video tribute. He reflected on Kamala's transformative presence in their family, calling their blind date, the blind date that would dramatically change all of our lives forever. He acknowledged how their bond navigated parental divorce and brought a new sense of unity and hope. Their life together marries humor, music, and authenticity, hallmarks of their bond. Kamala's love for old-school Bay Area hip-hop occasionally inspires impromptu dance parties. Doug jokes that she even calls him Doug E. Fresh, her hidden talent, impersonating Doug's 83-year-old mother, another sign of how fully she embraced the family. And don't forget Chucks, Kamala's iconic Converse shoes, her casual signature, embraced even in DC life. Their bond transcends romance. It's deeply rooted in shared mission. Doug has emerged as an advocate against anti-Semitism and for gender equality, roles Kamala strongly encouraged him to embrace. Kamala admires his authenticity and grounded nature. He calls her amazing and public servant her entire career, attributes she wears with pride. Though their 4-year term ended on January 20, 2025, their partnership carried forward into a new phase. Relocating to Los Angeles, the couple engaged in community service, volunteering to distribute food after the Palisades fire. Kamala ventured into speaking and writing with Creative Artists Agency, while Doug returned to law and academia, blending public service with private practice. At its core, their love story is about intentional nurturing, from daily I love yous to preserved traditions. Balance and authenticity, infusing humor and casual chucks amid policy debates. Family unity, blending cultures, roles, and histories with respect. Shared purpose, standing together in service, values, and advocacy. Their journey, from a blind date to a first-of-its-kind vice presidential partnership, through routers of public life and quiet Sunday dinners, reaffirms the power of love rooted in mutual growth, respect, and service. As Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff stepped away from the vice presidency on January 20, 2025, they left the spotlight, but not each other. They returned to Los Angeles, joining wildfire relief efforts in Palisades and anchoring themselves back in family life. Since then, Kamala has begun laying the groundwork for her next act. She signed with Creative Artists Agency in February to pursue speaking, writing, and beyond. Meanwhile, Doug resumed his legal career at Wilkie Farr and Gallagher, dividing his time between LA and New York, reclaiming his professional identity on his own terms. Not content to go quietly, Kamala has re-emerged with purpose. In April 2025, she delivered a bold speech in San Francisco, declaring that courage is contagious in the face of rising authoritarianism. She's also weighing deeper political roles, potentially launching a policy think tank or eyeing bids for California governor, 2026, or even president, 2028. Doug, too, remains visible, engaging in his advocacy against antisemitism and maintaining a supportive role in her journey. Together, they continue their tradition of service, side by side. From a quirky 8:30 a.m. rambling voicemail to officiating family weddings, standing side by side in political storms, and sharing quiet dinners at home, their bond lies in the balance between public purpose and private tenderness. These two have shown that a relationship can be both a refuge and a fortress, rooted in mutual respect, laughter, shared rituals, and unwavering support. Their story is a testament. Adaptability in life's transitions, elected office, public scrutiny, stepping back into everyday life. Unity amid action, choosing family, service, and advocacy as shared priorities. Hope for tomorrow, together, stronger, with new chapters yet to unfold. As they close one book and begin another, they leave us with the most enduring insight. Real love doesn't end, it evolves. It becomes ritual, resilience, purpose, and legacy. And in every I love you and stand for justice, their story continues, unwritten but unwavering. If you enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, and share.